Ladies and gentlemen, it's episode 1 of the QUB Esports Podcast.
He's so good at this.
Can I get a clap? Can I get a clap? Woo! Obviously, so today we're joined with Katherine to start off with, but we do have a special guest. Who's the special guest, Katherine?
This is Rónán, our president.
Hello, folks. Thank you for having me
We also
on.
have a live studio audience.
A very annoying audience.
Do you want to say your name?
Shout.
Shout.
Connor.
And what do you do, Connor?
I'm the best officer ever.
And what do you do? What officer do you do?
I'm Rainbow Officer.
Rainbows? Just rainbows?
He just
He just loves rainbows.
And what do you do, Kevin?
I play R6 in Call of Duty.
He's my
Why?
Because I enjoy
That's a
this
good
game,
question.
I like
Why?
trash talking the opposition.
There you go.
Nice.
That's future opportunity. So, to start, because we're new, we will probably say that we're not going to be the only two that are doing this.
No. Thank
We actually
God.
have a future host in the corner
Mm-hmm.
who you may see episode 2. We're not going to spoil what it is yet, but because it's going to be extremely secret. Also, my secretary's also here as well.
Woo!
Can I get a clap?
Yes, the clap.
Do you also want to clap, Connor? No, okay, he doesn't want to clap. But as I was saying, it's not going to be just us two that are doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's also going to be different people. But what do you do, Katherine? Because I know you recently just joined.
Yeah, kind of embarrassing. I like to play Fortnite, unironically. But we played a game, right? And we won, so
I can actually throw up the clip because I actually have it
throw
saved.
it up. Careful! Yes!
What? Who's that? What's that? Is it Joe Rogan? Has your man? Is it Jamie or something? He's like, Jamie, put that up. You know what I'm on about? Yeah. Who's that? That's you. That's you in the future.
Mark put it up.
Mark,
It's
put that up.
It's just oh my god. So, and what else? You've got a special.
Oh
role.
yeah, yes, I forgot about that. I am the content production expert, right? Aren't I? Yeah,
You're them two's bosses.
yeah. Sick. Yeah, I'm really good at making content, obviously.
And she's a really nice camera, so.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm
that's
here is the
it.
camera. Yeah, so I stream on Twitch. F Katherine, if you want to follow. This is a one-off. I unfortunately will not be doing another hot tub stream until I reach partner.
Best emote in the game.
It's true. It's true. It is the best emote.
Links below.
Yes.
Mark.
Links below.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm totally not going to remember that, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to listen.
Well, I have to
Yeah.
listen. I have to listen. Usually I don't as upload it. For you, I'll
Be
do
sweet.
anything.
Be sweet. What about you? What do you do?
I've been appointed from yours truly as
The
new-
higher powers that be.
Exactly. New roles have been given my position. I'm now the new content officer, which I've done the trailers, doing this, and
Other stuff.
other stuff.
Yeah, we'll
other
put you to
stuff
work, like.
to be announced.
Yeah.
It's not official yet, and also with him being my as well. That's another one. I have him. That's under my wing.
Gonna need to beat that.
Female dog.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we're fine.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah,
We're
that's
fine.
That's fine.
Other than that, do CS, although I didn't sign up for the winter. I'm sorry. Although
I mean,
did,
there's still time, like.
I did say to Connor
And
that
the CS update did come out yesterday.
exactly, and I
So-
spent £50 on it, and I wish I didn't because I got nothing out of it.
You buy cases?
Yeah.
Oh
I
dear.
bought
Oh,
the
dear.
new, I got the USP whiteout.
Okay, well that's pretty good.
And I got a purple that was fact new. It's worth 40p.
Oh, nice.
So other than that,
Big
I'm
money.
mainly
Don't gamble, kids. Don't.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
Don't
There.
CS.
That's a good message we've already put out. And it's been what, 1 minute or so
We're
into
really
the
trying to get
podcast.
society here.
We're full of positive intent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the intention definitely there. The execution.
Not there. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. But other than CS, it would be mainly COD, and I played R6 4 times, and he's put me on a team, which will be very very interesting. So it's fine. But mainly COD now at the minute, plus other nitpicky stuff, just the support.
I can't stop looking at this.
What?
Your voice going into your microphone
Yeah. What about it?
is
Distracting.
it's entertaining.
It's entertaining, but we're not here to talk about us because there's someone else here. Not at all. So,
Oh. Hello, everybody. Yeah.
Rónán,
Rónán, yeah.
Mr. President.
That's me. Yeah,
How are you-
all of it in one. Like,
How are you doing today?
I'm very well. Yeah, thank you very much for having me on, and thanks everybody for hopefully listening in or watching. If anyone's out there, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
So you started back classes today?
Yeah. The way my modules work out, or like my course works out, I've already done one semester of final year, so I just have one more semester to do. And we're back in person, and I've kind of forgotten how to go to lectures and stuff completely. Like, you know, like having to actually physically go to a place and write notes and do all this stuff. I'm like, nah, what is this like? But yeah, no, the lecture was good. I mean, this sort of first week has been very, you know, introductory stuff. Nothing too major. Nothing that the brain needs to work into overtime yet. So, yet. Yeah.
Fun fact, me and Rónán were in a class together.
Yeah,
that
we
didn't
shared a
know,
module last year. Yeah.
and we were in a group chat together
Yeah.
that I made. And what were you were asking for, like the answer to something, right?
Yeah, something like that.
And you butt that
Oh yeah. I got added. So Katherine and I have a mutual friend, and Jack, who's I don't know, will he
The
be
J.
watching? Probably not. But he added me into the group chat, and I don't know what I did, but either way, finger slipped, and I'm ringing Katherine. I've never met this woman in my life, and I'm ringing her. I'm like, cancel. And then, so, you know, I didn't know her, and then obviously a few months down the line, we were chatting, and then we got talking about how we were in the same module, and I was like, can you check your Facebook Messenger just to see if there's like a missed call from me from like January? Thankfully there wasn't, so crisis averted, but that would have been really weird. So
Humble beginnings, right?
Humble beginnings. And look at us now.
Look
We're
at us
podcast
now.
together. Yeah.
Time flies when we're having fun.
That's it. But it's weird. Like I'm not ready to graduate yet.
Me neither.
I'm in my final year. Yeah, like I'm in my final year, and it's went in so quickly. COVID's kind of taken a bit away though from the fun. So many missed nights out. And studying.
You may be shaking Hillary's hand this year.
Nah, she wouldn't do triple ECS.
Oh, was she?
Right.
Not? Was she? Yeah, she might.
No.
She did.
But
She'd only do what, like law or like politics ones,
well,
right?
no. I'm assuming because you don't graduate per subject. I think it's the whole school at once.
Yeah, it's a school-wide thing, yeah, but
Surely not, because that's a bit coarsest.
she would only do the school that she would be somewhat related to, right?
You never know. She may-
If that, because she's only the chancellor, right? So it's usually the
Only
vice
the
chancellor that
chancellor.
comes in. Yeah, you know what I mean. No, like but the vice chancellor does everything. The chancellor is just like a ceremonial thing, right?
Not to slabber our own vice chancellor or anything, but I've heard he has like a £50 a week budget for wine.
Damn, for wine only.
Yeah, just for wine.
I wonder if the Esports Society could get that.
That's something that's core.
Yeah, the finance man.
Our beloved secretary. No, is it secretary?
Treasurer.
Treasurer. Sorry, Corey.
Treasure. It's low key, kind of rude.
Yeah.
But I think what we should discuss is because he's wearing the badge, he's officially been inaugurated as of what month?
August.
August, taken over from the
From
founding
Chris.
fathers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Were you a part of that original crew?
Yeah, so I can kind of like take you quickly through my involvement. So I met one of the guys in the previous committee, Matthew, in Elms. I lived with him in Elms, and I remember in like the first week, you know, we were just talking about like our passions and our hobbies and stuff, and I said I played CS:GO. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I play that as well." And he was like, "What rank are you?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm like Supreme Global." They're like, for those who don't play CS, they're like the top 2 ranks in the game. But there's like external matchmaking, which so Supreme and Global actually isn't really that good. But you know, at the time, that's pretty good. And per Matthew was sort of down, you know,
Gold.
the gold sort of level. So he was like, "Oh, you're Supreme. That's great." And like, so yeah, okay, fine. And then we would like go and watch maybe some tournaments and stuff. Like if there was like a major final, we'd go and get some pizza and just watch it in the living room and have the crack, which is good. And then I think one night after like a night out, we came back and it was like 3 a.m. and I was like, we should start some sort of like esports society or club or something. And then we were like, yeah, that'd be really cool, yeah. And then that was the end of that. Never spoke about it after that. But then coming into second year, Matthew reaches out to me again, and he's like, yeah, one of my mates is thinking of making a team for the Newell, which is one of our tournaments that we take part in. And he was like, are you interested? And I said, yeah, sure, I'd give it a go. And then that's how I got introduced to Chris and Nico and Patrick, who's actually is now going to be playing for Ulster this year, so that'll be a bit of a rivalry when he gets in. But yeah, so that's how I met Chris and all. And then it was, I believe anyway, I'm sure Chris can correct me in the comments or whatever, but there was like a CSGO team and a League of Legends team, and they just decided to like combine and try to like go forward and form a society. So Chris at the time was the captain of the CS team, and Kyle, I believe it was the captain of the League of Legends team. So then they, whenever went through the process of making a society, they were president and vice president. So that's how it was formed, and then officially ratified in Valentine's Day 2020. Very cute, yeah, I know. So been there from the beginning, but sort of behind the scenes, you know, the puppet master really of it all. It's not true.
How long have you been part of it?
I want to say I joined January, so I haven't been here long. I think it was definitely January whenever I was speaking to CS. I don't even remember how I joined. I don't even remember when, but it was definitely.
I just remember you posting stuff in the CSGO chat.
Aye.
And
then I don't
you're
remember
being
after
active.
that. And then I think the first ever person I played with was Edgard.
Oh yeah,
And then
yeah.
I got introduced to James, and then
Nice.
that's how that all
Okay.
snowballed from
Yeah,
there.
very good. Yeah.
And then I went in with basically everything else then.
I think that's a good thing about like the society. It's not like you have to be here for long to actually do anything, you know. Like if you just get in and have a bit of crack with people, you can form your own group and do stuff, and here we are.
Because I remember the first 2 weeks putting up the courage to post in looking for game. Edgar responded within like 5 minutes. He says, yeah, sure.
Let's
And then
go.
he joined it straight away, and I'm like,
Hell yeah.
fuck me, right?
Nice.
And then went into it, and then James and I joined, and then it just went from there.
Nice.
And then we were on a team. And it
Yeah.
was- Aced it. Well, maybe we didn't. We were in the same tournament as you, were we not?
Yeah,
In
you
with,
are.
with Newell.
Yeah, yeah.
And that dodgy seating, which we won't get into.
Wow.
I mean, why not?
It was a wee bit with us, a top 20 team we were, getting put up against the top 5. And then,
He's got, yeah.
yeah, and
That's a
then
bit
another team,
unfortunate, like.
and then the other team was ones that, I don't, well, no, you got the 2 teams that we beat, you beat them like 16, like 2 or 3
Something
or
like
something.
that, yeah.
So
But
we
you
got
beat
that.
one of those good teams.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that was like, we only lost maybe 16, 12 at most.
Yes, he's did well, like.
Such a team. Like,
Yeah.
So
Well, he's
unfortunately-
may come back in winter, like.
unfortunately, I disbanded that team. But
Shame,
I
shame.
may ask Connor. I may change my mind. Because
Get
it's been
sign up at the very least.
I already have.
Okay.
And they said dedicated sub for Team A. Nothing else
Okay,
has to be.
okay.
So I may ask him. I'm going to change my mind.
All right. Good.
Not to leak it, but I might.
Yeah.
But I mean, we'll see what
Who
happens.
knows? Who knows?
You know, as Connor and Kevin know, my 2 COD teammates, we have to focus on beating a certain team, don't we? Not to like say the team name, but like, yeah, begins with an S and ends in a D.
What?
He knows. He
Grant.
knows.
Right. Okay.
Certain captain starts with an S and ends in a Y as well. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They know. I don't think he knows what I mean,
That's
but he's just
alright.
staring there.
That's
so just
alright,
ring
yeah.
him. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that.
Enough slabbering. Okay.
It's about to say when did you?
Yeah, I'm probably the latest out of everyone. Like, am I?
Yeah.
I'm
What
pretty
was
late.
it? Sort of like May,
I don't
June.
even know actually. My
it
concept
was
of
around
time
then.
is just.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
there.
COVID's done that to me as well.
But,
Like,
yeah, it might have been May.
Yeah, I think it was.
oh yeah, I think it was in around
'Cause,
May.
I can't even remember how I joined. I think it was. Oh yeah, so I demonstrated for like first years in my course, and one of them
It was Daniel Given, sorry, bro.
told me about the society, so I joined it. And then I saw Jack was part of it, and I saw that he was playing CS:GO, and I was like, why did you not tell me? And then yeah, started streaming and stuff, and like asking
Yeah.
people to play Fortnite with me.
There you go.
There you go.
And then competed and got what 10th or something. I don't even remember. All good times.
I remember watching that stream, and it was nothing but bush camping, and I loved it.
I'm not.
It was great. After all, it was
That's
fantastic.
the whole point of a battle royale. Is not to kill the most people. It's to survive the longest. So if that means hiding, then
true.
you should
Spitting
hide.
facts.
But someone like found me in McGibbs somehow.
Big voice crack there, nice.
Say no. We'll fix that and post it.
Yeah.
You can pitch it down as it. Yeah, okay. So
I definitely won't. But this is this portion where you're going to get like hassled with questions, right? Because I think what
fire them on me.
Exactly. So what we and probably the people want to know
People.
is because you're in such a high position, right?
Why?
You're
Making
essentially
me blush.
the face of the company. You could say, right?
CEO.
In terms of your plans for the future, what do you have? Like in store now, you don't have to think about stuff that you maybe don't have yet, but like definite.
So, well, in the immediate future, we've got freshers coming up next week. So
This is the online freshers.
it's in person as well.
So that's next week is in person.
Yeah.
Are they going through online freshers now?
No, online is next week as well.
Oh, they're all at once.
Yes. So
I thought they were
it's
doing
all
one week.
it's all next week. So it is the Monday. What date is that? The 30th, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, I literally have a calendar right
I
here.
think we have a stall.
Sorry, Monday the 27th. Yes.
Aye.
Monday the 27th is online freshers, which I must actually look into a little bit more because they haven't really told us too much. But I think it's kind of like some sort of almost like a game that you can like log into and play, and you go around the different stalls, and we'll have your trailer up as our video Pog. So we'll do that, and then I think at least one of the members of the committee will be on standby. It'll probably be me since I won't have any class during that time, and that'll just be the virtual freshers, and then we will be doing in-person freshers. We will be in the Marquee on Thursday the 30th, but you have to book a ticket. So if you want to book a ticket, check our announcements, or Mark can put it in.
Mark put the link below.
So we'll be doing that in person, and you'll either see me or Corey or James or other James or Gabe, well, one of the members of the committee at least, and you might be making an appearance
I said I'd probably make an appearance on Thursday before class. So if there's any famous streamers that we can get high up in the Twitch teams, DM me to carry us.
But
to top.
one thing I would say, like, please do come up and introduce yourself. But I like if you say your actual name, the likelihood is I won't know you. So say your in-game name or your username first.
Say your IGL.
Like David over there, like came up to me and I was like, "Hi, nice to meet you." I was like, "What's your in-game name?" He's like, "Yeah, Kevin." I was like, yeah, nice to meet you. So
The special K.
yeah, special K.
The special
So
K.
you gotta do that. Introduce yourself that way. But
I actually have a special K bar in my bag if you want.
wow, cannibalization. So yeah, that'll be on the Thursday the 30th, and then that takes us to the Friday, the 1st of October, right? 30 days. Yeah, 30 days of September, as the rhyme goes. So 1st of October, we'll have in the afternoon, I think 12 to 1, we will have just a little information sort of thing about the society and like what we do. We're going to try to get some of the officers to like do a little bit on their game, and then we'll have another session like that in the evening, and then after that session there'll be some games and a bit of crack, and then the week afterwards from that, hopefully every game, at least all the big games, will have their own like community night that they can take part in during the week. So. Oh yeah. If you sign up for membership in person in freshers, you'll be entered into a draw to win a QUB Esports jersey of your choice. So either the one that Mark's wearing or our home jersey, which is the black one. And I think we're gonna do a raffle as well. As part of that, you get to win a little Boojum voucher as well, thanks to Boojum. And then what? Yeah, it's cheaper. £3 in person, £4 online. And if you sign up, I think we're going to do a cut-off point at around end of October, start of November. So but if you do it by the end of October, we'll do the draw on the 1st of November. And if you do that, you'll be entered in to win some more Boojum vouchers. And yeah, that there should be, hopefully, well, you know, if I cut a few deals as well with some other sponsors, we might be able to bundle some more things in there. But we'll see what happens in the next month or two with that. But that would be the immediate future. But for like long-term goals, I think the number one is win a trophy for at least one of our games.
We were close with CS in terms of ice.
Yeah, we've been
rip ice.
We've been knocking at the door. Like I remember in our first CS:GO team appearance, we came like top 20 or something, and then we've kind of made it a bit closer. We're into the top 10s, and then like playoff finishes, and then in ice, the Irish League, we came second, and then Rocket League, we had a team come third. So R6, what, top 10 was it? Second?
That's Belfast Berserkers for you.
Oh yeah. Sorry guys.
Especially that, like,
We just have so many people that are so good, you know, it's hard to keep track.
especially in its first year getting all that. Even if it's
Oh yeah, no, it's crazy. Like yeah, we've done so well.
a position, it's still top.
Yeah. So hopefully if we can get like there, I do believe there are a few teams in there that can definitely get a trophy for us, but we just have to see if people are willing to continue playing for us, and so if you're watching and you haven't signed up yet, please do, and share the victory, share the glory with us. Yeah, and that's the main thing. Like you get to meet people that you mightn't otherwise meet, and they all share a same hobby to you and all that. So it's all a bit of crack at the end of the day, and hopefully now as more in-person things happen, we might be able to do a few social nights, or I don't know, if there's a big tournament on, we can have a wee. We were thinking maybe trying to get the Queen's Film Theatre like rented out or something, but I don't know. We'll have to look into that.
I'll be your contact for that.
Yeah,
I know exactly what it is.
All good.
You actually can as well.
You can? Okay, good.
I can get in contact with the ones
Sweet.
the Film Society.
Nice.
I know the balls.
Hell yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
you
Good.
definitely
That's
got it
good
down.
then, yeah. So we'll do that, or maybe the speakeasy and stuff like that. And then I like, before I was president, I like wrote down a few things, like I had a manifesto, but then I wrote down a few things like when I got elected that I really wanted to do. I think it'd be really funny if we got in like BBC Newsline or something, or like UTV Live. Yeah.
It could happen freshers if one of them were walking around with sports info.
True, yeah, that is true. But I was thinking even getting like a wee segment. You know the way some of them, sometimes they do these random segments when they're obviously trying to fill for something. If we could just sort of, you know, put in a wee story about ourselves, and maybe then we could get a little, you know, if we win something as well, it'll be a bit of a promotion. But yeah, so like just more like attention brought to like esports as a whole, and then obviously for ourselves, that'll be a bit of a snowball, and hopefully, you know, if there are people out there that haven't been involved and see that in the news or something like that, that'll be good. But yeah, no, that would be the sort of main. You've got the immediate future with freshers, and then the long-term goals. So that's what we got planned so far.
Especially what I loved is that even when there's esports in the name, it's not fully.
Yeah.
Especially whenever I started, I was not into it at all.
Mm.
Now I hear I'm like 3 or 4 teams, and that's what it was like. It is casual as well.
Yeah, no, you don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of scales up that way, you know. If you want to take part in a really high level team, you can. If you want to just, you know, take part in a few tournaments, have a bit of crack, you can do that as well. Or if you just want to play games with your mates, feel free, you know. And then obviously now with all this like content that we're starting to put out, like that, I'm hoping that sort of draws some more people, or people that would be interested in developing like content production skills, or if you're like casting for a game or stuff like that. I would really like for some people to come forward for that, because we've had a few people that have been casting, so we if we could up them numbers as well, it'd be sweet.
So Rónán, you watch a lot of the streams, I would say, of our members, especially when they're doing tournaments and stuff like that.
Yeah, try to keep track of as many people as we can.
Well, there are a lot to be fair, but you do a good job. But yeah, we were wondering what your proudest moment would be from looking on.
Like stream wise, or just society wise in general. I think the proudest moment for me would be, well, becoming president of this wonderful society. But yeah, no, that actually was, it was a really nice feeling to like, because this sounds like I'm really like bragging now, but like there was, the vote was like fairly, unanimous. So I was like happy to know that, you know, people like me, or like knew what I wanted to do and knew what I was about in the society before I became president and stuff. So that's been sort of reassuring in that regard. But in terms of like my own performance, it would definitely have to be something to do with CS:GO. I think back to this one clip that I got. It's in our CS:GO trailer.
Is that that's the one you told me about?
Yeah, I told him to put it in because, well, it's sick, but also it had a caster reaction, and I felt that would be really good to get in. But it was this basically, in the Irish League, there was like one team, one university that just stomped the whole time. And we played against them in our like in our inaugural season in this league. And of course we got well beaten, like, but just this one moment, and I just run out and I absolutely destroy this guy, and it just made me feel so good. And the reaction's really good. He's like, "What on earth was that, bro?" Yeah, but so that's one moment that I just remember. But then obviously, like, just being able to go so far with the teams and get into playoffs and stuff, that really brings out like just that like competitive side in me that I really enjoy. And, you know, even whenever you might lose or you get knocked out, you have that like drained feeling, and obviously it feels bad, but you've put in so much effort, and I'm like really happy, like year on year, semester and semester, like we've improved. So hopefully this semester we can get a little bit further.
Do you have a proudest moment? Because I know that you're like unbranded battle royale officer.
Yeah, well, to be fair, yeah, I really did get everybody playing Fortnite, even after everyone bullied me, and still does bully me constantly. Yeah. Like, no, it was very daunting, I suppose, joining the society and like talking to people in it, but eventually everyone sort of, I feel like they're stuck with me, so they're nice. Yeah, and like just making so many friends and stuff.
Yeah.
It's nice. And having people to play with. Play my little games with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chess VC.
Chess
that's
VC.
another big one.
Chess VC.
Thank you. I don't. So we had a chess VC, and it got removed to be put into, was it
Tabletop.
tabletop?
Did it.
Which I don't know.
Who did
Just,
it? Who did it? We demand ones.
I'm probably gonna assume it's Wiggler, or maybe Corey. Actually, Corey's been flexing the muscles. Sorry, guys.
But it started with me and Kevin in a voice channel for chess, and everybody joined. I think like there was
like
literally
15 people or
there were so many people in it, and then one day we wake up.
Playing chess.
Yeah.
We were playing
Yeah,
chess.
they're playing
Yeah.
chess. Yeah.
Yeah, playing chess. Definitely playing chess.
But yeah, and then it was just gone one day, and we petitioned, and we didn't beg. We begged, we definitely begged. But it's been reinstated, so that's definitely my proudest moment. As someone that loves to play chess and definitely knows what the rules of chess are and can play it really
Do you
well.
actually like? Can you play chess?
No,
No.
not in the
It's
slightest.
a really good game. It really is. Would recommend.
I'll take your word for it.
It's real fun. Can you play chess, Mark?
Barely.
You know how the pieces move, at least.
Aye.
Yeah, okay.
One of them
Yeah,
goes in an
yeah.
L,
Yeah.
and the
That's
queen's really powerful, right?
Yeah, she's the most
Oh,
powerful.
and we go to queens.
Let's go. Let's
Whoa.
go. Let's go.
Whoa, that's deep.
That's very deep.
I wonder, is Queen's Chess Club? Are they just called Queens? Like Queens?
Queen's Gambit. That's the name of one of
Queen's
the teams,
Gambit,
isn't it?
Yeah, that's the Netflix series. Oh, there is a team. Yeah, I think there is a team called Queen's Gambit. What did they? Was it Call of Duty or no? Rocket League, right?
You got Queen's Kings.
Queen's Kings,
A lot of
yeah, that's a
queens
good one.
puns.
Yeah.
Queen's King is definitely. They put their trust in me after to sub, because Kev had texted me and was like, "Yo, we need a sub," and I said, "I played this game twice. I've literally only launched it twice. Went 4-8, done better than one of the members, and I'm like,
Nice.
this is the start of something."
What actually? That's a good question. So I know I'm the one being asked the questions here, but it just popped into my head. Out of all the like team names that you've heard, what has been the best? without any external influences here.
Definitely Fortnite Team B. Me and McGibbs. Let's go.
Fortnite Team B, real strong name. Team 2.
Have to be honest, I know how much as I love the R6 teams. I think COD's Yas Queen Slay
Yas
has to be the
Queen.
best one. I have to be honest. I will die to keep that name on. I refuse to let it die.
Nice.
We are the COD community.
COD
Well,
community.
he hasn't
He's off screen. He's disagreeing.
Connor hasn't pre-ordered the new game.
Ah,
yet.
damn.
But Kevin has.
How much is COD like every time to pre-order?
$49.99. It's a wee bit grim. That's a wee bit grim. Have to be
CSGO's
honest.
free now, you know.
Yeah, but you have to pay Prime.
Ah, no,
You
you don't
have to pay
really
Prime.
have to pay Prime. You can pay Twitch Prime to my Twitch channel though.
You also pay Twitch Prime to my Twitch
Or you
channel.
know, while you're there.
You can roll a dice and see which one lands on for all of us.
You have to also include them too as well.
Follow Kevin on Twitch. We're trying to get our boy to affiliate.
It's almost
He's
fun.
not even listening.
Damn. This audience, this
This audience pretty mad. That's just like I'm
Connor, are
entertaining.
you affiliate?
I need to strike like 2 hours.
So you're not? Embarrassing.
yikes. Call of Duty stream tonight. Let's go. Paul,
I mean, fuck it. I'll
you have to drive back to Larne, don't you? No,
be
dear.
fine. Be fine.
Larne. I didn't say it. I just said the town. No.
Could be worse. Could be worse. Could be Ballymoney.
Southburn. Nice.
So I think you've mentioned CS would have been your main sort of like favorite moment, and yours is probably Fortnite. I have to say that what I did in the 10-mans.
That was good.
I have
good
to
in
say that's the
60
most
times.
satisfying thing I've ever
Yeah,
done.
that was fun.
Then I've held it dear to my heart, I think, ever since, especially because it was against. So I think I shot. I don't remember who it was first. I think it was Jason, and then it went Glenn, Trill, and Crypt, and I was like
Pretty stacked. Not to burst your bubble or anything, but they may have all been going for a knife kill on you.
I don't care.
Okay, that's alright.
I was like no, still.
Yeah, it was no good shots though. Like no scope out of the sky. Mark, put it up on the screen.
Yep.
Just wait for his head to pop up the top. He's gonna check it. For the win. Go for the win.
And Mark will for that one because he's got it in
I
both
definitely
the
will for that one.
esports trailer and the CS:GO trailer. So
Hype. It's pure hype.
We'll not say anything about me being left out of those trailers or even not getting one. We'll not say anything.
Maybe I just haven't.
Didn't I win in Among Us like twice or something? Right? And I was doing it. I was like, I had ASMR redeemed at the same time. Pretty good at Among Us, like apparently.
Can I get a thumbs up?
Yeah, just waiting for the party games trailer.
Aye.
Waiting a long time.
You send some clips my way, and I'll be able to get it, and I'll be able to get them for. You see, because we're also on the topic, tournaments. Winter's coming back up.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. So there was free. So you had Newell, NSC, and then Ice.
Yeah.
But then Ice, as you know, is
Ice is
no
disbanded,
longer.
yeah.
Do you have any sort of good memories of Ice, especially probably with back six getting
It's
very
been
close?
so in our first season, we finished in the top 8. There were only 8 teams, but we finished in the top 8. We finished 7th, so we didn't come last. And it's been nice to see the Irish community grow. So like as I said, we had 8 teams in the CS:GO league that time, and then the last Ice League had 27 teams. So that's a big increase. And it is sad to see it go, and it's on a big amount for the Irish scene. So that's been a bit sad, but we've kind of scrambled together to get something sorted in the meantime. And so I whenever I saw the announcement, I was like, right, probably best if we get something set up here fairly quick, because they announced that Ice was disbanding, I think middle to end of August, and obviously here we are now, middle to end of September, and things are starting to get sign-ups open and stuff. So I just set up a group of like all the society leaders from the different societies across Ireland. Leaders, yeah. So did that, and yeah, bit of a power. No, not really a power grab. Like it was a fairly democratic thing I've done. You know, I could have, if I was really that cynically minded, I could have done some, but no. Just got a group of us all together and like talked about what we wanted and reached out to some organizations, and thankfully on the Ireland side of things, this organization called the tournament's going to be called Legion Collegiate, and it's ran by Gamer Store, which are like a store that sell like gaming peripherals and stuff like that. So they'll be running it with the help of some of the society leaders. So I'm involved in that, and it's been a bit of a wild ride, like trying to get things sort of set up and all. But I think signups will be live by the time this podcast is out, and we'll have all the things sorted for that. So yeah, we'll probably put an announcement in whenever that happens. But yeah, it's been refreshing to like meet with different society leaders and actually hear their thoughts on like similar ideas to what you have, and it's just nice to have a forum where people can sort of come together and talk about what they are doing, or if people want help for, like, I know a few people have asked like what type of events are you doing for society, like freshers or things like that. So that's been nice. That's where the Irish leagues are at, and then obviously we're privileged in our position to also take part in the UK leagues here. So we've got NSE and Newell, which are the two big ones in the UK. And yeah, I mean, you've got basically every game under the sun for that. Like Clash Royale is actually quite a big one. If we've any Clash Royale players, get in. But Connor, do you play Clash Royale? No.
What
He seems vehemently against it, actually.
Seems one of our live audience members is having a fit in the corner.
Well, there you go. There's money like for it. So, yeah. So like Newell and NSE, they're the two ones for the UK, and like obviously, you've got a massive range of universities and players and teams you can come up against. So sign-ups for them are also open, and I would recommend just getting your account linked and all before even you like get set up into a team, just so it's a seamless process, because you'll have to go in and verify your email and do all this jazz and add Steam profiles or whatever to your account, just so it's all up and running. So the sign-ups for that I think opened this week, and then the Legion stuff should be live next week as well. So that's where we're at. But
even if you're not in a team or you don't want to be, just want to have a look around them as well.
Yeah, and
because there's usually a lot of, especially in NSE with their Intel Gamer Days, that was a big thing.
Yeah,
there
are a lot of events that they do outside of just running the tournaments, which is nice. And they do provide a good bit of support to people that are willing to do things outside of just playing games, like whether that's looking for jobs within esports or maybe wanting to help out in running a tournament or casting for them, and obviously you get paid for that, which is nice. So yeah, there's loads of opportunities. Would check them out. So yeah, just that, I think I actually got a shipment from Newell there, just with like a load of stickers and pens and flyers and stuff, and then NSE's coming next week. Supposedly there might be a lot of Monster. I was chatting to one of the guys from Ulster, and he said he got like 96 cans of Monster. I don't know if I have no idea. I don't know if we're allowed to give them out though at the Freshers Fair. Yeah, there's some restrictions, I believe, but needless to say, they'll be given out. I don't really drink Monster. Like, my energy drink is a cup of tea and a big glass of water. Yeah, you take them all, really. Might cost you a wee bit, you know. Get the fun.
Am I right in saying if you do play in a tournament for the society, you get one of these beautiful esports society badges?
So I have.
Zoom in post.
Mark zoom in.
Do you have a Mark?
I do.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's underneath my monitor.
Yeah,
so
same.
It reminds me every day of the motivation.
I have a massive bag full of pins. and I probably will just start giving them out to people now
Whoa.
that.
I had to earn this.
Whoa! We had to. Where did you get one?
I was in a tournament.
Oh yeah.
Threw up the clip.
Apparently, we're both top 10. So.
Oh, we got 10th.
Let's go!
Top 10, baby. Unreal.
Yes,
I'll
go.
show it. Yeah, there we are.
Well, I have a big bag of pins sitting in my room, and I'd say there's at least 300 of them. So I might need to start getting rid of them soon. So who knows? We'll see. I was thinking of maybe giving them out to people who signed up, but we look, if you sold it so dearly, then I'll not. You know, if you want to deprive members of the esports society of that
Like, no harm. I kind of do.
Okay. You want another one? You want another one? The same one? Right. So we were thinking, actually, just on the topic of merch, we're thinking about maybe getting some more stuff, but we'll try and reach out to Raven for that, because it's just handy to get everything in one place. But if not, we'll start branching out. We'll see. Yeah, but yeah, no, the gold jersey, that was a limited edition thing, unfortunately, for the OGs. Missed it by a month, did you?
Why don't we get used to model? Like, stand and give us a twirl.
Whenever my joggers arrive, I'll be modeling them, guys. So stay tuned for that. Right now.
Someone get some Callum music or something. Royalty free.
Yeah. Royalty free, Mark.
I'll make sure this time, because I didn't use them in the trailers. But it's fine. They're just taking the money off it. We don't make any money off the money, so it's fine.
It's not good.
It's
Not good.
it's sweet, it's
Mr.
sweet.
Content Officer over here, like.
Work smart, not hard. That's a perfect segue.
Oh.
Talking about merch, right? I know. Thank you, because he was speaking about it earlier to you. Because we want. Is there anything new for merch that you can leak? Do you have any
at the minute,
plans?
no. So the joggers was kind of like the one that we wanted to bundle with the launch of the new store. And then Raven, kind of their options are a bit limited at the minute, because I think they're just setting up everything again. But whenever we made that tweet about what we had, we were like, oh yeah, maybe some beanies or like some socks or maybe some lanyards or stuff like that. So who knows? Everybody loves a good lanyard at uni, like. So we'll see what we can get. But yeah, definitely stay tuned on the store.
Nothing to leak.
Not yet.
You sure?
Yeah, not yet.
Okay.
Do you know something I don't know?
The same.
Okay, no.
I think you know something that we don't know.
I probably do. Yeah. Like, that's a general statement. I think that's true.
To be fair, no, you definitely know. We're on 45 minutes already.
Damn.
Which is actually kind of.
5 of those were
Well,
faffing around
right.
at the start, like.
We'll say 40. So we're going near the end, which you're probably happy
I've
about.
been enjoying this. This has been a good chat. Good chin wag, as they say. Yeah.
Nice chat amongst friends with a live studio
Yeah.
audience, which
Currently watching the football or whatever. Like.
they aren't really paying attention to what.
Yeah, exactly.
We got guests.
We got guests. Hello. Guests. Hello. Never mind. Oh, never mind. Don't go and say that. Don't want to go and say hi to them. Are they still there? You do want to go and say hi? Was it? Were they peeking in?
Yeah, well,
Who are these people?
We did have some people.
That's true. That's true.
Who were trying to get in without any tickets or any access for the tournament.
This ain't a meet and greet, guys. I'm sorry.
It's a highly ticketed event. Like.
Yeah, they didn't have their badge.
Yeah.
Is what Connor was saying. So we had to turn them away, unfortunately.
So just to reiterate, what's the next sort of thing we can look forward to then for freshers?
It would be the online fair, and then we've got the in-person fair, and then our events on the Friday, and then the community game nights, and then that will lead us into sign-ups for the tournaments. So get signing up, and we'll hopefully get a big fat dub. Get that.
Which is a win.
W.
Just in case, I had to Google that at the start, so did not know what.
A victory.
See, I know what that is.
Royale.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know what that is.
Do you know what that is?
Royale.
Do you? Victory Royale.
Those games. I don't play those games.
Yeah.
I think that's us.
Because this is.
You think?
This is
what do you mean?
very painful. Very painful. No.
Okay, right. I see how it is. Like,
I'm used to the live stream. I'm not used to the recorded media.
I think that's it then.
I,
Ro,
yeah.
thank you.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Good
so
luck
much.
for the rest of the year.
Yes.
We'll probably have you on at the end of the year to see if it's been a shitstorm.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
I mean, we'll
If
see
I
what
need
happens. I
to
think.
discuss any drama.
True. If there's any tea.
What's
to
up,
spill-
Drama Alert Nation? I'm your host. No.
We're going to get cancelled.
No, we're not doing
We're going to
that.
get cancelled that now. I think we're going to have your founding father on at some
Yes,
point. in the
yeah,
future
Chris,
too,
yeah.
And then to discuss the full start.
Full scoop.
Aye, and then maybe why he transitioned to the best game ever made, which is
CSGO.
no. Okay, right.
Chess.
Chess. Chess.
Chess.
We're meant to
We
say
all
chess.
know it's chess.
I know just bagging, bro, last night to get it sorted.
Yeah, there was a lot of bagging done. She didn't even buy many drinks. Didn't even buy many drinks.
It's just a chess VC.
Yeah.
I think it was like Katherine. Awesome. Thank you for coming on as well. And then Connor, you're here next. Well, wherever it is. 2 weeks time, something like that. Next week. 2 weeks.
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Oh,
I didn't realise I was sent there.
we like Fortnite. We like Fortnite.
Don't know. Something.
Yeah, explain the podcast sitch. What's going on?
So I'll be honest, I don't know.
Great.
Have to be.
A real
if
professional
Simon
setup
was
here, guys.
We could have went.
At QUB Esports.
Yeah. So what I think next week we're going to discuss. I think a couple of the new committees and what they have planned, and I think it's going to be each game, the officers, and then talk about that. That's sort of going to be the first sort of year.
Yeah.
And then if it's successful enough, if we go into year 2, then we'll do a whole bunch of different stuff. This is mainly going through the full society because there's quite a lot to go through.
Yeah.
In terms of each game and stuff, and then we'll just say you're the officer of Fortnite and stuff. So we'll get that.
We will say that, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and just say that. I think other than that, we can wrap it up then.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks
Hopefully
for
this
having
was
me.
listenable
Yeah, I'm sure it will be.
and enjoyable.
Yeah, I've had fun. So that's the main thing, eh?
I'm going to knock wood and say I hope nothing's cropped.
Is
Yeah,
this wood?
let's hope so because this is a very junky setup.
Knock an MDF.
At one point here right now.
Connor's got a sniper trained on him to say stuff like.
That's why me and Connor here.
Big smiles, big smiles.
So yes.
Thank you very much, everybody. Yeah.
Thank you. So we'll probably see you in 2 weeks' time if we didn't balls it up. Hopefully this will be out Sunday.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
If you can get it edited in time.
Of course, I have to do team practice tonight.
Sheesh.
Yeah, because you're streaming it. You said you're streaming 2 hours to get affiliate.
Oh dear.
You don't have to stream for 2 days. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We're getting your 2 hours done. I don't care if it's going to take the 2 in the morning.
Oh no, actually no.
There's always
no,
something
I
going
will
on
care museum
in the
about it.
esports society.
I do care.
It's not usually arguing, but it's fine.
So yeah, wave. And then we'll probably see you in 2 weeks' time then. Kiss.
Bye.
See you later, folks. Thanks very much.